All right, come on. What's going on here? Let's go to. We're here. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Off, actually. Okay. Well, not what I want to see. That small. There we go. All right. I want to be able to see the chat. Hi, Kurturian Racer. How's it going? Tex, thanks for stopping by, guys. So, we're going to do some more cards tonight, but just want to give you a quick rundown of within the last couple months, the Jeters, and I found another one tonight, guys. Another Mariano rookie card. So we've got the first one went under the glass, then we found two more, and another one tonight, along with obviously the 4 Jeters here that were all found in that one box, but all these other Jeters like came out of boxes within the last couple months that I picked up in lots and stuff. Oh, there's another Mariano. These 2 Jeters here, it's like I actually got more than just this. Like oh, phone's ringing. Probably my son now. Bad timing. Oh, it's Atlantic City. It's nobody. Did the were the sets only from like the lots, like there was like literally 7 of these minor league cards, or signature rookies. One of those that I never even knew existed. It's the first time I've ever seen that card, and one of those. Now, Tex, your question was, did I only have 90s? Hey, 25 Perez. I mean, are you asking if the lots only had 90s? This last lot appeared to have a lot of 92, 93s in it. So yeah, it's crazy. So this is the latest Mariano rookie card. So let's do this. Why? Oh, there I am. Okay. Yeah, being hypnotized by my phone. Thought it might be my son because I called him earlier, and he never returned my call. So no, I found this. I was out in the non-dining room because it actually became a card room and weight machine room and stuff like that. This box, and here's the chipper, by the way. And there's I haven't gone through the whole thing, but I'm getting the feeling that this is another complete set. That'll be the second complete set of the 92 Bowman from this lot alone. But I mean, it has this little note on the end that says complete set. 705 cards, and it says $300 plus. So 92 Bowman, another complete set, minus I've taken out the Rivera and Chipper out of that. Well, Chipper's still in there, but yeah, crazy. This was such a great find. It's one of I'm likening this to the find of a lifetime, to have like all this great Jeter cards. I mean, in here, to have the Bowman sets, the Mariano card, you know, it's like a lot of people chase that. But anyway, so I mean, there's a ton of like of these cards that the Jeter cards that I've found within the last 2 months is ridiculous. Now, and here's a Piazza from a '93 Bowman. This box here was a box that I wanted to go through the other day, and we didn't get to it. And it appears that it might be a little bricking going on. This was a $500 lot, a brick of sports cards that I picked up off a seller off a Facebook Marketplace up in Feasterville, PA. And dude just, oh look, right there it is. The Jeter card right there. So there's another one for the Jeter collection. So and I'm lucky because like when they're brick like this, they just come apart. There's no paper loss. Very, very seldom was there paper loss on anything that was bricked in here. And there's another one. Yeah, the bricks are heartbreakers. Yes, but again, that one came right out of there, no problem. So there's another one. Now I'm out of penny sleeves, so I'm forced to using the kangaroo bags. So, and that's alright. Now, what I'll use when I run out of these, I'm gonna have to actually splurge for some top loaders, I guess. So, guys, when the next big show comes to my area, which is going to be out in Valley Forge, either at the convention center or at the casino out in Valley Forge, PA, I will take those Jeters and try to get them, take them to PSA and drop them off at the show and see if I can get them graded. I don't know if they'll do them for the show or not. I'm hoping they will, just because they are what they are. I'm hoping they'll be like excited and be like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for you, because I'm gonna ask them. The show lasts for 3 days. If I get up there on like a Friday, I can leave work and go right up there after work, because I'm like, you know, a half hour from there from my work, and get there and drop it off and talk to them and find out if they'll do it, and have it ready for me to pick up at the end of the show. I don't know what's going on. My phone's going nuts. Spammers. So you have $500 and the like ridiculous amount of fire coming out of this stuff. Now this, no, probably not. Are these in order? 10, 11, yeah. So the Jeter card in this set is number 6. So chances are, yeah, this is like the whole set of 125 cards is right here minus the Jeter now. So I'm just going to go to the checklist and see who else is on here real quick. See if it's worth going any further. Yeah, guys, post your links, all right? Just like Lee said. MSC, thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have to pop it off. And it came right off. Oh, great. This is only checklist number 2. La 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 la. Bobby Bonds Jr., Doug Glanville, Mike Messina's in this set. There's card 1 and 2. Okay, and just a checklist here. Checklist number 1. Yeah, 6 is Jeter. Jason Kendall. Jason Giambi. And that's about it. So, I think we got the best card out of here, so I don't think we're going to worry about that. I can unbrick that later. Here's some more classic 4-sport. Let's just go to see the checklist to see who's it. Oh, it says all of them. It's 4-sport. Tommy Maddox, Ty Detmer, Darren Woodson, Chester McLaughlin, now when it comes to hockey, I'm going to be lost pretty much. They got to be a really big name. So, yeah. Alonzo Mourning, no. Obviously that wasn't checklist number 1, so here's Alonzo Mourning. So I wonder if there's a Shaq in here too. A little bit more bricky. Yeah. I think Shaq's right behind him. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal, but it had some paper loss down here. So there's the Shaq card from this year of Classic 4-sport. But this one's going to be a lot harder to unbrick. Not that it's all bricked up. Here's for you hockey guys. Remember this one? Is that Manon Remu? That girl that tried to make it in hockey. I don't know if I think she got to play in a couple games, right? She came in as a goaltender for a couple times in an NHL game. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah. But anyway. It's just, they kind of come apart in spots, so. And that's a big set. Like, they're still coming out here. Now, there's doubles and there's dupes and trips in here. But this box here was looking like minor league stuff. Let's see what Criterium's saying here real quick. I'll send you some penny sleeves tomorrow. Just email me your address. I mean, I have them on order, so I mean they can come in any day. Lee, I wouldn't worry about it. I appreciate it, but I'm thinking because I placed my order gonna be a week ago now, and usually takes about 2 weeks, and I ordered 10,000, so that's not a. I pulled the Jeter out of out of this set, the 92 draft picks. Card number 6. And like the rest of the set is like that. Don't know if there's a Jeter in this set. There might be one in this set too. I'd have to go and find the checklists, which are not here. So let's just keep moving on here real quick. Adam's Card Closet, thanks for stopping by. Troy's Cards and Cards. Troy, you're the guy that has, you and your son have the matchboxes, right? I think it was you. I said I was going to get a picture of my son's room, and I'll take a little video of my son's room. Man, he got matchboxes all over the place. Hanging. Alright, so here's some more. This is front row stuff. I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of this stuff. Jason Giambi on the checklist here. Some of the same names that were on the other one. This is 92 front row, so there's probably a front row Jeter card too. Check the back. Yeah, Derek Jeter's card number 55 in this set. So, you know me, guys, I'm going right for my dessert first. Ruin my dinner. Cause I like, you know, getting my dessert. They are right here's 55, right? He was 55. Boom, there it is. And oh, look at this. Boom. Wait for it. Wait for it. 3 of them. Sorry, I put them up out of the way, guys. I thought I was putting them on the camera. So 3 more. Interesting. Very nice. Like craziness. Like this guy really did not know or didn't care what he had. He flat out told me it was given to him, and he doesn't follow baseball. He's a basketball guy, he said. So Dave, you got the Jeter in that set too? Cool. So it's number 231 in this set here. All right. Well, we're gonna go for the dessert. There's 226 right there. So it's after Manning. 216. No, it's up this way. 231. 27. These are brickier, but 28. There it is. You called it. Not there, but right there it is. Got the same shirt on. And this one. Hat, everything. Kansas City. Or KC. Drafted New York Yankees number 6. And looks like there's only one, but there it is. So the Jeter, oh, he's got the same uniform on this one. Look at that. You know, get the feeling they're all taken on the same day. Now that I'm looking at all this, it's like, yeah, let's get a. It's funny, he's got A-Rod's number there, 13. Very interesting. Good call there, Dave. Nice. Alright, so now there's something else here. Another classic 4-sport. Is there another Jeter one? This one is the same as the other one. It's this one. A lot of checklists. Still pulling checklists. So it's this one here. Here's the Trot Nixon. This is 1993. there might be one in the 93. Here's this. Look how skinny Penny is. Looks like a little kid with those baggy clothes. Look, he's like 4 foot, I don't know, 4'5", 4'9", and those baggy clothes. Chris Webber. Jamal Mashburn looks like. Yeah, Penny Hardaway's. So, in the 93, is there one in 93? Don't know. Let's see, there's a checklist here. Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, Afni Hardaway. Might not be one in this set. These are all the same checklists. Might not be in the 93. Quadri Ishmael is in here. Dion Figures. Leonard Renfro. Michael Strahan's got a card in here. O.J. McDuffie. Dave Chappelle. No, it's Sean LaChapelle. Drew Bledsoe has a card. Garrison Hurst has a card. Willie Rolfe has a card. Jerome Bettis. Will Shields. A lot of big football names in here. And getting down to checklist number 1. It's probably not going to be in here. Chris Webber, Afni Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, Isaiah Ryder, Vin Baker, Allen Houston, George Lynch. Now it's John Lynch. I found a John Lynch. Did John Lynch play football? Right? This guy. This guy right here. Did he not play football? It's hard to go to focus. There you go. Now just imagine him a little bit older. Drafted by the Marlins. Thought he was a football player. No? Maybe I'm mistaken. there is no Jeter in this set. Oh, it's one less we got to look into then. And that looks like that's all that's left in that row. So he's in the Football Hall of Fame, but he was drafted to play baseball too. That's how good he was, I guess, huh? All right. All right, what's this? Here's some more classic. This is 94 Classic Gold. This one's upside down. Who's this? And of course, Michael Tucker. Let me move that thing, guys. I can move it. Let's move it. There we go. Move it down here, right? Boom, there we go. Alright, so is there a Jeter in this set? Why am I thinking there is? Why am I thinking there is? Did we not just have one? Yeah, there is. This Jeter is in this set also. So we'll see if we can find it. What number is it? It's number 83. Alright, so let's see where we're at. 60. These are a little bricky too. Might be a chipper in here too. You see Braves. Lots of Braves. And Derek and Chipper came up around the same time. These all say gold, so I don't know. Apparently there's nothing special about them. The ones that say gold on the bottom. I just want to see if there's any chippers right here. Yes, we got Braves coming. Right. Terrell Wade. All right. 60. So let's see. What number was that again? 83? 83. 91. 79. 83. Right there it is. Right there it is. Let's try to unbrick it now without paper loss. Boom. And there it is. Another one. Another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Jeters tonight already. That's crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of the stuff from 92, 93, and 94. Alright. I can unbrick these later. We're on the Jeter hunt tonight. I'll put these right here. Oh. You know what? I'm wondering if there's a Michael Jordan in here too. Yeah, I'll have to look it up later. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time looking for. Ooh, so shiny. What is this? What is this? Look at that. They made chrome cards. 93 draft picks. Classics best. Jamie Wright. Give me a Jeter. He probably didn't even make a Jeter. Billy Wagner, though, so that's a good one. Billy Wagner. He might make it into the Hall. Resides in Tannersville, Virginia. Chris Schwab. Son to Charles Schwab. LP. So these have LP numbers in them. Well, that's cool. Any more Chinese? Whoa. Oh, this is a big stack. We may have some dupes. There's Trot Nixon. $128. Who's this guy? Of course. Brian Taylor. Card number 1 in the set. Six, 3, 2, 1. There's Jason Giambi's card on this set. And they all say gold. They all say gold, so it's not like there's a special gold cards. But the foil ones, the chrome ones were nice. Alright. To 31 there. He's number 83, right? Let's see if we got more. 63, 72. We might have a second one. 88. '81. 83, there it is. We got another one. We got another one. I can get it apart. There we go. Another one. Check the chat real quick. See what else is going on. If there is a chipper, can I trade or have it? Big Country. If I can come across one, yeah, we can talk about it. If there is a chipper. I know he's in a lot of the big league stuff with Jeter. I don't know about all this stuff. I have to go through and check all the checklists, I guess. There may have been like two sets of these, and I just broke it up by taking the Jeters out. All right, what's next? Let's see. We have more of this stuff coming. Right? No. Well, this is one that didn't have a Jeter in. All right. This set did not have a Jeter. And they're falling over. Yeah, this one didn't have a Jeter. But I'm gonna put them all together because there's like two stacks of these too. do have some more stuff coming up though. Small stack of these. And so that's that one. That's that Jeter. So let's see, what number is this one here? 231. $261. $227. All right. So if it's here, it's going to be right in here somewhere. $230. Again, up root. Michael Tucker. There it is. There's one right there. 232, 231. So we got another one. And of course, the guy behind it, we had two of him. Couldn't be two of that one. But oh well. So the hot streak is continuing in this box. Holy cow. The next stack is a bunch of these. Like, what are these? Like 53, 54 prospects. So I'm not going to worry about those. And let's see. Then we got some O-Peaches, some Topps Bigs. I want to look for more minor league in here. And so we can continue that. There might be one in here, right? Gonna have to slide these out of the way, guys, a little bit. Start to consolidate them. What are these? Are 84? 94. These are 94 tops. So there's probably a Jeter here, but it's not going to be a... Oh, it'll be a prospect card, won't it? It'll be a prospect? Don't know. Trevor Hoffman. I found some Hoffman minor league cards too last night. So, oh, I forgot to bring these up. These are the ones we found yesterday, guys, right? If you guys were here yesterday, we found 4 of these. We found 3 Michael Jordan minor league cards. And these 2. But these 2 had some issues near the top. So yeah, that was actually should have been added to the Jeter pile. But no, I found this Trevor Hoffman minor league. This Trevor Hoffman minor league. I think I showed this the other day. It's from one of those classic 4 sports. It's Weber, O'Neill, and Hardaway. Pretty cool. And it's one of those ones you can, they're perforated. I got some. Oh, look at here. I found these yesterday or last night. So I got the Manny from Fleer. I got Annie Pettit. And I found a Jeter. There's another Jeter. That was last night. Off camera. I don't always sort everything on camera. It's just too much. Let's see, what else? Oh, I found this one. This was from a couple days ago, and I kind of just tossed it in the I tossed it in the minor league box, and it's the Davy Lopez card instead of Javi, Davy. And when I went to put more like minor league cards in the minor league box, I'm like, oh, he was laying down, and I'm like, oh wait, and I saw the Davy. I'm like, that's the error card. So that got to go in my error binder. I actually found a bunch of error cards and sample cards, stuff like that. But we'll save them for the book. So yeah, that was it. '94 eye cards. How many 93 Upper Deck SP Jeters? I found 4 in one box, and I know I had 2 in my PC, but I can't find them, mainly because they're buried within, underneath a mountain of like 1 million baseball cards. But yeah, I found 3 about 3 days ago, right? And I'm gonna, like I said, the next time there's a show, I plan on hand carrying them over to the show and get them graded, or try to get them graded. I know you guys gonna want to see them again, so I'll just lay them out there. I don't mind. I'm happy as heck that I found them too. Trust me. Because I'm like, I started believing the stories that my wife sold my Jeter cards, my SP Jeters. I know she didn't, but people are like teasing me about it. Like, oh yeah, she sold them. They're gone. I'm like, they're buried somewhere. I know they are. So all 4 of those were stacked right on top of each other. And a little bricky, I had to be very careful separating them. It was a moment for steady nerves for sure. And to be honest with you, I think 3 of them are very, very good. One of them did have a little thing on the side, but I don't know how they're going to grade them because there's no real borders to go off of. I guess you go from the outside of the shield to what over here. You go from the top of the upper deck to what, the bottom of Prospects or Jeter's name. I don't know. I don't know what they use. They go from the lettering inside the blue to New York Yankees and that. I don't know. But yeah, 4 of these came out of the same stack, just like that, in a box just like this, in a 5,000 count box. Crazy. Alright, so do we have any more minor league? What's this? Okay, here's some minor league stuff. I don't know if Jeter would have one here, but it says 93 Classics Best, so let's look for a Jeter. There's Gary Sheffield. He's got a card here. Is there a checklist here? Yeah, there's a checklist. Barry Bonds is supposed to be in this set. Barry Bonds was card number 1. 1 through 55. Here we go. Let's see. Checklist number 2. Tom Nevers. Shout out to Greg B on that Tom Nevers. Bobby Abreu's got a card in here. Derek Jeter, card number 115. Alright, so we know where our prey is sitting. But there's not 115 cards. Oh yes there is. They're all up at the other end of the box. Nice. Because this go in the other direction, the wrong direction. So card number 1 is Barry Bonds, which would be a good one. And then we're looking for the Jeter, so let's cut right. Oh, it's a. This may not be good news. So it's this stack right here. And when I go to pull it up, literally guys, the whole thing is a brick. That is almost the size of a real brick. That is not going to be fun. Oh my god. I'm going to have to work my way to them. I'm going to have to pull out from this end and work up. Let me check the chat before we get a big disappointment on that paper loss on the next one. Hey Goody G, how's it going? Ryan Holden, thanks. Hilden, thanks for stopping by. Jason, Tom Nevers, yep, the hobbyists here. Tom Nevers, yeah, well, you know, that's Craig B's boy right there. All right, so here's some minor league stuff. Classics Best 93, so there probably should be a Jeter in here too. So if we find a checklist, maybe we'll find where our Jeter is. But again, these are not top notch, you know, cards, are probably not in very high demand. But maybe the way the market's going, who knows? It's Jeter everything may just start to take off, just like Jordan everything, just like Shaq everything, just like, you know, everything going nuts. So might as well separate them now and we'll see what we got. Okay. Manny Ramirez got a YG18 in here. Young Guns, maybe? I don't know. Todd Van Poppel's on that same list. Carlos Delgado got Player and Manager of the Year. Player, Manager of the Year, Delgado. And a guy named Mark Hill. Expansion, John Burke and Charles Johnson. There were autographs in here too. Classic Best autograph cards. Delgado, Floyd, Hammonds, Derek Jeter. So he's in there, and you could actually pull a Derek Jeter out of this set. Autograph, crazy. Very nice. Any other Jeter cards though? Just the autograph. So what else? Javi Lopez, his best MVP card. And of course Delgado's the big guy in this set. He's got 3 or 4 cards. So we got to get to the checklist to find out where Jeter is. So that'd be crazy to find an autograph in here. I don't know if we will. But I found an autograph cheerleader card. So, and you never know. Alright, where's the Jeter in this set? If any of you guys find it sooner, just pop it up on the screen there. Feel free to throw it up if you guys go through eBay and type it in. This is Classics Best 94. Oh, you know what? They may be alphabetical. No. Thought so, but no, they just kind of was a coincidence that there are a lot of people with the same last name. Steve Traxell's got a card in here. We talked about Tom Nevers. The Fleer card is nice, yes. All that nice gold. That's Fleer Excel 9293. '97. Here we go. Pete Rose Jr.'s in this set. Aaron Seeley, Bobby Abreu, Matt Stairs, Mark Wohlers. Alex Gonzalez, Rondell White, Sean Estes, Sean Green, Derek Jeter, number 91. Alright, so we know where we're heading. Now to get there. Get rid of all of this. And don't forget, I think we said Barry Bonds was card number 1 in this set. I think we said that. I didn't even check for Michael Jordan card. Don't know if there was one. Well, we can check the White Sox are right here too. Let's see if Jordan's here. Nope. Orioles now. Alex Ochoa. Alright. So Bobby Munoz for the Yankees. Lyle Mouton. Domingo Jean. Then the Cardinals. Steve Carson. Kevin Jordan. Domingo Jean. So is he in a Clippers uniform? Hitchcock. kill him. There's Sean Green. Andy Fox. What did I say that number was? We don't have it. Maybe we don't have it. $58 million. That's the weather. No, Bonds wasn't card number 1. Bonds was card 1 on that other set. Pete Rose Jr. I know I saw his name. Derek Jeter, number 91. Alright, I went too far. 101. We may not have it. 89. We may finally have struck out. Oh, no, right there it is. Boom. Couple of them. So here's one. Here's two. Got two of them anyway. This is A-ball. So he's down at A-ball with the Hornets. Greensboro Hornets. Yep. Alright. Very nice. Alright. So we're picking them off. That's good. Very nice. And card number 1 is not here. Paul Shuey. This is stuck with something else. Alright, so let's put these back. See what's next. Alright, we got these here. These are next. Oh, more Fleer. Well, we already know what the Jeter looks like in this next stack and what number we should be looking for, so that's going to make it real easy. 210. Oh, that's the back of that card. Looks pretty nice. Oh no, it's a different year Fleer. This is 93, 94. This is 92, 93. Different. Yeah, alright. Still might be a Jeter in there. I'm going to have to look. Here's the checklists. Derek Jeter, 10 of 20 on league leaders. So he's got one card as a league leader. So he's in this set. Oh, they're listed by teams. That's cool. Alright, All-Stars. Jeter doesn't have an All-Star card, though. Are you kidding me? He's a league leader, but not an All-Star. That's crazy. Yep. Yankees. Jeter is card number 106. So 106. And league leaders number 10 of 20. Alright, let's see how this goes. And of course, high numbers are up front. $100, $109. So he's in this mini brick. 8, and there he is. Very nice. And only one. There you go. Sometimes these are some of these are like the first time. Like I've never seen this card before, so that's cool. First time seeing that card. Well, we're just killing it tonight with the Jeters. Now let's see if the league leader cards are here. That would be icing on the cake. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Frankie Rodriguez. Nope, no league leaders. Oh well. Can't win them all. We're doing good. We're doing real well. Real well. Alright. We'll check on this end, but I don't think they're on this end. No. 290s. Nope. Not on this end. No league leader cards. They might be in another box somewhere with inserts or something. Who knows? Alright. Let's get to the next one. We can go over these too. Got some, looks like some insert cards here. Some Dominators from Dunless, 90s Dominator. Ken Griffey Jr. Jose Rijo, MVP. Little Bricky. Barry Bonds, MVP. Cool. Nice foil there. Jeter, Justice, I mean. Got Jeter on the mind now. Bagwell, there's the back of these too. It's even got foil on the back. Nice foil stamping. Then we got Parallels, Larkin. Grissom. Another Larkin. Yount. Doc Gooden. Brian McRae. And rated rookie. And rated rookies. Yount base. Alright, but we still have some nice cards there for show. I'm going to put those right there. Check the chat. I need a drink. I need to wet my whistle. Who is using the bathroom? That's the, I think someone just drained in the tub. And there it goes. Let's see. Check the dog. No, but so the pipe, the pipe for the drain runs right behind my wall of wax, and where all my so that this that's the gas line that runs the heater over here, but the big one, that's the drain for sewage and everything else. And for some reason they put it on the outside. You can, outside of the wall. It's hard to see, but it's behind the rack there. See that black strip? It's halfway in and halfway out of the wall. So, yeah, listen guys, I didn't build the house. I just bought it. So, I may be responsible for the stuff now, but I didn't design the house, that's for sure. Someone else took care of that ahead of me. Alright, these guys, not worry about right now. So, let's finish up with this, though. And these are a little bricky, too. Like mini 2-3 card bricks here. But I wanted to get into these. The action packed. And right on top is an A-rod. If we can get it on camera here. There's A-rods. So there's checklists. Alex Rodriguez, #1. Nixon, Park, Kieschnick. Is there a Jeter? Probably not. Frankie Rodriguez? It might have been. Derek Jeter, #43. Hard to see, but he actually has one here too. If it ever show up. Camera. There it is, #43. So, you got A-Rod leading the pack. Nixon, yep. Chan-Ho Park, yep. Anyway, there's the Nixon. So we want to go to, what, number 43, 21. These are a little bricky. That's Johnny Damon there. Oh, you know what? Is there a Jordan in here? I gotta check that list now for Jordans, not just Jeters. Alright. 32. 38. There he is. Bam. First time seeing that one for me, too. First time seeing that one. Very nice. He's at A-ball down in Tampa. Even the spiral ring is embossed. Alright, let's see if there's a Michael Jordan. Because I seem to remember that there is a Michael Jordan in one of these. So let's find them. I think I already have one in my PC somewhere. That's why it's ringing a bell. I could be wrong. Yeah, looks like I'm wrong. Yep, I don't see a Jordan. Oh no, right there, 23. 23 is Michael Jordan, it says. Well, we found a 23. It wasn't Jordan. There it is. Ah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. We got another Jordan. And he's bricks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Michael Tucker hanging around on Michael's shirt tails. Double A. Birmingham Barons. Even the Barons is embossed. Crazy. Alright, and I saw on the back some Clementes, right? We got this one Clemente. But I think I saw another Clemente on the back, right there. And another Clemente. Nice one. And another Clemente. And another one. So it looks like a 5-card set. Very nice. And there's only one Jeter card. But A-Rod, I think, may have had 2. So I thought he had one of these gems. Chan-Ho Park had a gem. Franchise gems, Chan-Ho Park. And there's your Alex Rodriguez gem. Along with card number 1 in this set. A-Rod. Very nice. Very nice. So we just broke that set. That looked like it was complete by taking the Jordan and the Jeter out. Okay. Well, we're still working our way to these over here. These are 92 upper deck. So what's going on in the chat? I have a bad habit of thanks. What truth? Number 23. Okay. So these are 92 upper decks. You guys want to help me out by trying to figure out which one is the Jeter in here. Aaron Seeley. You want me to move these out of the way, guys, so you can see what I'm looking at? I can do that. So these are Upper Deck Minor League. In the Upper Deck, I think. Yeah, Chipper is in that set too as well. Probably is. probably is. Ooh, these are starting out at high numbers and going up. Ooh, I wonder where the other half of this set is. So if these are in numerical order, they're starting out at 276 and going up to 330. Hey, Cornet Connections. He's number 5, Dave? Well, then we're not going to find him. What about the chippers? Or a Jordan? Is there a Jordan in here? I don't even have a checklist. And there's like a bunch of each one. Jeff Ware, Brian Hunter, Joe Randit. So this might have been in another box that I did yesterday. Because do we have? Is it not here? But is there any over here? Half of it's missing. So it might have been in another box that I already did, or it's in a box that still needs to be done. Oh! I just dropped the Mariano. No, I don't have any in here, so maybe I didn't even have it. Chipper is 165. Jordan is SP1. No, this is the minor league set. No, I don't think he had a SP1 in the minor league set, did he? He had a SP1 in the regular. This is minor league. They're all going to say prospects. And the backs, they have the stars on the back with their hologram. So this is the upper deck minor league. Hey, Lion Cards, game day, what's going on? Power's out in the whole state of Texas? What? Hey, W Vogs, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so I'm like literally, if we had one, it would be nice because we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of that guy. You know, this Indian guy's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of him. So it might be one of those ones where we would have 10 of each guy, 8 or 10 of each guy, and instead we're not going to have. They're not going to fall in our number range. I don't think. I'll go through them and double check them, but 76. That's the 330. Fordyce, Mark Durant, Aaron Seeley, Garrett Anderson, Oscar Munoz, Bobby Jones. No Jordan in that one. 5 to 10 inches of snow tonight. Where you at, Lion? Chad OJ. Yeah. Not gonna hold my breath on this one. Domingo Jean, Joe Fratello, Bo Dodson, John Shave, Pagantine, Garrett, Butler, Swinton, Alex Gonzalez, Jeff Williams, James Baldwin. Nope. Well, we came up empty, but we didn't have all the cards there to look at. So that's not our fault there. Aha. Here are these. So let's see what we got in here. We do. I know there's a Jeter in here because we already have one that we had set out. Where did it go? Right here. So we're looking at number 210 on this next pile, all right? There's number 1. Oh no, we already looked through this pile, didn't we? I think we did, yes. I think we already looked through this pile. Maybe not. We'll still check it. .208, 209, 211. Yeah, we already looked through this pile apparently. We had to pull it out. There's Brian Taylor. We had to pull it out to get to this giant brick. Well, at least Barry Bonds isn't bricked. The Bonds card came off okay. And there's 2 of them. So now they may not be okay. Now they may suffer paper loss. These are tight. Very tight. Ooh. Yeah. The soft bricks, man, they've just popped. This is not popping. Okay, let's see how bad it went. It's got a ding already at the top here. Might be a little hard to see, but you can see there's a white ding right there on the inside card, and paper loss all over on the other one. All kinds of paper loss on the Bonds. Couldn't happen to a better guy. Hobby Searcher, how's it going? All is well. Finding some epic cards. The last few days, we found a bunch of today. We'll review them soon. But I got to get this brick out of here. Literally, this is one giant brick. That does not bode well for the Jeter card that's in here. Does not bode well. we find that the Jeter card, do we have a checklist or something here? Yeah, so the Jeter card was, I thought Bonds was number 1. Oh, look. Ooh. Card 51. We gotta get card 51 out. Which number was Jeter again? Dang it. Tom Nevers. Dropping on my foot and break my. Hey, I'll get out of work for a couple days, right? Can stay home and just sort cards. Like my plan to do when I retire. I thought we said Jeter was a low number card. We discussed Bonds being number 1, but I don't see it. Dang it. We're missing a checklist. There we go. Andy Pettit's in here. Derek Jeter, 115. Alright, 51 and 115. Alright. Time for some brick surgery. Card number 2 is missing. Whoa. And we're not going to be successful here. Not at all. We're going to have a lot of paper loss on this one. That's sad. Very sad. Literally, guys, it's like, there we go. Didn't break where I like it to have broken. Well, no paper loss on that one. I got a good break on it. Oh. Yeah, they're surviving. No paper loss yet. That Bonds was. You guys probably can't see the veins popping out of my head while I'm prying on this. There's really no way to save cards from bricking. I mean, once they're bricked, you can almost count on them having paper loss, but coming off in these chunks like this, there's no paper loss, so I don't get it. Bonds had paper loss. It was 2 cards. This guy had paper loss. See, 2 cards. Didn't I say it was 110? No. Andy Pettit. Jeter's 115. And I'm at 109. Oh, here we go, boys. The moment of truth is upon us. And this is not, it didn't snap. So I think we're going to have paper loss here. Just by the way it's coming off. Not coming off well. Oh yeah, big time paper loss on that one. Front and back. Paper loss front and back. 114. Jeter's next. And this guy took a beating on the back. Look at all that paper loss. All those little specks. And Jeter's the next card, supposedly. Well, we were lucky all night, guys, so to run into this. See all that paper loss. I think it's going to be an ugly one. Yeah, it's getting worse. Still got paper loss. Alright, big country. Take it easy. Oh, that didn't sound good. Didn't feel good either. Paper loss. Pettit survived. No paper loss on Pettit because it came off in a big chunk. Pettit's 17, Jeter's 15. Let's try this. Paper loss coming up, and it's probably Jeter. Nope, it's someone else. New Hill. Jeter sandwiched in between these two guys. Right in here somewhere. He's one card down. Oh, that's not good. It just snapped back. That means the back card's taking a lot of loss. Look at that card. He took paper loss, and there's Jeter with a ton of paper loss on the back of his card. Well, that stinks. I don't know of any way to save these cards. I've done used heat. I think they're just gonna be gone. I think they're just fried. Well, there's what it was supposed to look like without all the paper loss. Never seen that card before until today. And the second one, it's got paper loss on the back. And there's another one in front of this one here. So we will slowly try to do what we can to free it, but I don't think we're going to be able to. As you massage them, break them free. Might help a little bit, but I doubt it. Yeah, that one snapped off all the paper loss. And paper loss all over the back of this one. And that's it. That's the last one. And paper loss. So all three of these were shot. Oh, that stinks. But this whole stack of Yankees here was just really wasted. We may have been able to get one pettit out of it, maybe. Yeah, the back had paper loss. Front didn't, back did. Front does. Boom. Giant brick. Ouch. Sharp too. I poked myself. Alright, well, that's that. We're not going to waste any more time on these. So, I think that's everything Jeter and Jordan related in this box. There was a Sheffield here. Sheffield. These were not bricked. Don't ask me why. But we can review and see what we got. I'll mark this down for sorting. I'll call it sorting. It actually just needs debricking. Still, minus those three, we found a ton of what we came here to find. Jeters and Jordans. Mostly Jeters. Jordans were icing on the cake. So we can review what we got. Bam. 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 Boom. And we got 3 front row Jeters. Got 2 93 classic best Jeters. If they'll focus. Anyway, won't focus. Two of these. Two of these. And one of these. So, good haul for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 Jeters and 1 Jordan. Not bad. To go along with, I don't know how many we found within the last, say, 2 months. We also picked up a Mariano Rivera tonight again. There was a chipper, obviously, in this box, too. In the 92 Bowman box. Right here it is. So this box is the second complete set of Bowman. There's the chipper with his Popeye caps. And there's the Mariano. Making that a complete set. Number 2. So we found 4 of the Mariano rookie cards so far. And the first one went under the glass. I put 2 in hard plastics, and that one went back in the box. So, very nice. Very nice. Over there. I will put these in the hard plastics and preserve them later. Let me just get them off to the side, because we got one more thing I want to look at least, and that's these. Let's see if we got any. Oh, no, wait, oh, that's just one card. George Brett. I want to see if there's any Dusty. Any Griffey Juniors in these. In the series 3 from like 1990, and these all look like they're all from like 89. Yeah, so there's no 1990s, but there are some nice ones for you guys who haven't seen much of these. Canseco. Apparently it's not a complete set, or it's got dupes in it anyway. We'll kind of keep them in order just to make sure. 11, yeah, so 12 is missing, so it's not a complete set. But it is what it is. I think most of the complete sets, there's a Will of the Thrill. Let's move this now, because I'm over here. Put it up there. There we go. Alan Trammell. Paul Molitor. Yeah, card 1 and 2 is missing. But these are in nice shape. Usually you find these are all boogered up on the ends because they're just too big. But this box is taller than or as tall as the cards, so it protected them. The dividers. Fernando. Eric Davis times 2. Hey Bobby, how's it going? Some checklists. Oh, got the Nolan Ryan. Got the Express. That's not, oh, times 2. That's even better. way, guys, I wasn't told that I could say this, and I probably should have said it at the beginning of the stream, but since there's still some of you in here, um, Alex over at Jay's Mix, he emailed me to let me know that he wasn't going to be around for a little bit. And I don't know how many of you guys know this, but his father passed away. So if you're wondering where he is, or if you want to email him or message him in some way to let him know that, you know, you're praying for his family and stuff like that, I think he would be okay with that. He didn't tell me I couldn't he didn't say I couldn't tell anyone. He didn't say I could. I didn't ask. I just got his email and he explained what happened. So if you guys want to go ahead and message him, I'm sure he would be okay with it. And just let him know that you're thinking of him and all that stuff. And I told him, don't hurry back, don't rush back, you know. And that we, you know, the community, you know, are praying for him and his family and stuff like that, and we're keeping him in our thoughts. But I'm sure he would not mind if maybe you guys, if you have his email, then you're in a pretty good relationship with him, and go ahead. I think it would be okay to message him and let him know that you know that we're here for him. He's a really nice guy, you know that. He's always in everyone's streams, it seems like. He helps me out a lot by listing my 750 subscriber giveaway. By the way, guys, we're at 907 at the start of this stream. I know it fluctuates up and down. Bo Jackson, by the way. So we're like really close to, and not really close, but we're under 100 now to get to 1,000. So, yeah, keep telling your friends to get your mom to make an account. Your brother, your sister, whatever. Your kids, make an account and go ahead and hit me up. And the quicker we can get to 1,000, the quicker I can get that drawing over and out of the way. And also, don't forget about... let's see. Trying to think. There's Cal Ripken. Hold on. Let me find him first. Steve Rademacher. Guys, let's get Steve Rademacher, you know, to his goal. I think he was there and he fell behind what his goal was, and so it happens. And let's just see if you know anyone, you want to recommend someone to get him to his goal. I mean, we all have goals, all right, and you know, we should be working to help each other achieve it. They're just milestones. They don't really mean all that much. It's just something mentally to help keep us going. That's all, you know. But anyway, Steve Rademacher, he exceeded his number, and then they fell off as usual, like bots or whatever they are that, you know, cause you to get to your thing, and people not following the process, not aware of the process, which is to, you know, watch a video, like it, subscribe it, and then watch a couple more videos. And I'll do that, guys. I'll have, you know, sometimes up to 7 tabs opened up, 7 windows, and I'll have them muted, but I'll be giving people view time for their videos. And these are people that I'm already subscribed to, and especially the new people I subscribe to, I'll automatically go back and I'll watch like 3 or 4 of their videos, starting with the most recent one and then go back. And that helps the algorithm, just helps it stick right away. And you know, but anyway, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what I do. and if we can help Steve out, get him back to, because he was going to do his giveaway, coming up. He's already announced it, He's already announced that he exceeded his 200 or 250, whatever his goal was, and I think he dropped down. So, and I had just mentioned to him that people usually wait until they get like 10 over that number or 25 over that number before they actually have their drawing, to make sure that they stick. And I don't mean like they'll just unsubscribe, just that the algorithm may bump them off because they didn't follow the whole process completely. That's all I'm saying. Looks like we're not going to get Griffey Jr. because I don't think he was in this set here. The one that I was looking for was like the 1990 Tops Big, and these are from 88. So yeah, there's no junior in this one here at all. There was 88, 89, and 90. And 90 had Ken Griffey Jr. in the Series 3. We've heard John talk about it. That's how I found out about it. And I was fortunate enough to be able to get a box at a reasonable price. So, anyway, there's Johnny Baseball, though. ×2. So some of these are going to end up on the auctioning block when I start doing auctions. If I got more than one, then we can auction them off. You know what I mean? I don't need a 900 of one card, or even 100 of one card, or even 20 of one card, or whatever. If I have one, then the other ones can go up for auction. So be looking for that in the future, guys. Other than that, I think that's it. We did our little recap, and we've been on for goodness knows how long now, because I took down my thing and I don't know how long we've been on. Let's do that. Yeah, we're at 9:07, so that's good. But anyway, we've been on for a while, probably, right? An hour at least, probably. I don't know why my timer's not showing up here on my thing. But normally it does, but maybe because of the way I'm streaming, it's not. Because I'm using Open Broadcasting Source, OBS, and that's how I get that picture-in-picture, by using that allows me to use that other camera and keep this one down here. So other than that, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I gotta clean up this mess. I gotta find out. I gotta pick something for tomorrow to go through and look at, and I'll be doing some more sorting, even off screen, while I'm in other people's chats and checking them out and all that good stuff. 115 minutes. Okay, Dave. Thanks. You're new here, Dave, aren't you? Here's what we do, Dave. We give people moderator, and that allows them basically to link their YouTube channels. So go ahead and link your YouTube channel, Dave, if you have one, and I will head over and give you a sub if I'm not already subscribed. Cornet Collections. Have a great night. Will do. Alex is awesome. Boo to the power outage. Yeah, we get that from time to time, but thank God we're like in a bubble here in New Jersey, and everything happens around us. So we have gotten snow though already this year, more than I want. Probably a foot total, but it snows, melts away, snows, rains on it, melts away. Then it was supposed to be freezing rain today and tonight, and nothing. And it's supposed to really warm up instead of freeze up. So we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, So Dave Romero, do you have a channel at all? I'm going to look you up right now, Dave. How's that? So, let's see. Okay, you have no YouTube yet? Okay. Alright, well, you know, when you decide, you know, feel free to, you know, because people do it and then later on they decide they want to do something. It doesn't even have to deal with baseball cards. You know, it can be, I started out doing gaming videos. If you check my playlists, you'll see that actually there's a lot of gaming videos. I have some military videos from my time in the Air Force. I have my video, which is my highest viewed video, is my tryout with the Phillies for their left-handed batting practice pitcher. So I did a video for them. It was a video submission. You shot the video and you gave them the link to it through their Phillies Facebook page. And that was like 2 years ago now. I didn't get the job. It would have been a nice gig. I'm not a Phillies fan, but I'm a baseball fan. So I would have really enjoyed. I worked 10 minutes from the stadium. It would have been all the home games to go and throw batting practice. It would have been a great gig. Would have been great. You're just a collector? Well, we'll be doing some auctions. Now, I don't have any of the new stuff, so I can't help anyone there with like super new stuff. To me, anything from the year 2000 is new. You know, I got stuff that's all, you know, that's turning out to be mostly junk wax era stuff. I started collecting seriously in 1972, so a lot of my stuff is from the early 70s through the 70s and into the 80s, and then like everyone else I stopped for a long time. I didn't start back up until 2017, and that was because my son bought me for Christmas or birthday, he bought me a complete Topps factory set, and then I'm like, alright, you know, maybe I'll just start doing that again. And I've been doing it non-stop. Originally when I stopped, my collection was around 600,000 cards. And now I'm closing in on 3 million. I was going to go look at a collection tonight. Someone had posted for 500, well, it was at $1,000. And I looked at the ad and I'm like, nah, it doesn't look like it's like worth $1,000. So I didn't bother with it. And then when they dropped the price to $500, I messaged the person today at 9:30. Have not heard back from them at all. So I offered to go look at it today, and I didn't hear back. It doesn't hurt to look at it and see if it's worth it. And worth it means, number one, is it worth it for your collection? Or is there something in there that you do not have? And then number two, is it within your price range? You don't want to put yourself in a hardship. So here's what's going to happen. If I don't hear back from them tomorrow, I'm going to take that same $500 that I kind of earmarked for this. Of course, when you go there, you want to talk them down a little bit. And most of the time, people they have some wiggle room built in. But if they don't, and there's something that you want, you just go with it. Go with your gut. I went with my gut on this collection here, and it's really, really paid off. Doesn't always turn out that way. And so that money that if I don't hear back by tomorrow, then I will take that money and I'm going to invest it in the stock market. My son has been recommending a stock form to me for several weeks now, and it's gone from like $16 to $38 a share right now. And he's made a lot of money on it. meaning a couple grand already. He only started out with like $300 investment. So I'm going to drop that $500 into that stock and just ride it out. Now, if you watch Jimmy Guns just happened to mention that yesterday in a video of his that he was planning on doing that, dabbling. I mean, he says the same thing. He's no expert. He's made poor life choices and decisions on cards and everything else. And if anything's a gamble, the stock market's a gamble. So you're best off to get professional advice if you're going to invest, especially if you can't afford to lose. I'm either going to spend this money on cards or invest it in the stocks. This one stock that my son suggested. And if I decide not to do that, if I talk to my son, I wanted to talk to him tonight, and he didn't answer his phone. That I also want to buy the Sawgrass 500 SG 500 printer and start making my own merch. So that's another thing I want to do. Start making my own merch, and it's going to branch off. It's going to branch off to the stuff. I don't know what it's called. But the thing on it is CCIV. That's the stock code. The acronym CCIV. I think it's a merger company. That's all it is. My son was saying something. It deals with some kind of competitor to Tesla, and the stock, it's just tripled in price. So doubled in price. Yeah, since he got it a couple weeks ago. So, I was going to throw 500 into that and let it ride out, or maybe I'll just buy my Sawgrass printer and make my own merch, because I do want to do that. I bought everything else. I got the heat press. I got the thing that you can make your own hats. You can make your own mugs. It's just heat transfer stuff. So, like, if I want this card, this card, print out an image of this, and I can heat transfer it right onto a shirt, right? Or put it on a coffee mug. So that's what I want to do. I want to start making merch like that. Not necessarily my merch, but if someone, say someone would say, hey, make me a mug, and I want this card put on it, and then I can run a copy of that card or whatever, and boom, there it is. I don't know what it's going to cost, because you're going to buy the mugs, and the printing paper is not all that cheap. The ink is not cheap. So there's a lot of other stuff involved in it. And unless you make mass copies, and you can't, because it's heat transfer. Whatever you make that one copy, it's a one-off. Boom, one and done. That's it. Unless you run off copies, like 10 copies. Then you've got 10 mugs, 10 shirts, 10 hats, whatever. This could be one. Right? Just make a copy of this, and you can put it on a coffee mug or a shirt. You can, you can blow it up, make it bigger, put it on a shirt, because it goes up to 15 inches. Or you can just have a little logo, like up here, like instead of like a big thing, you have just a little thing. A lot of things you can do with it. But that printer costs minimum $500, so it's not cheap. Dave PC's baseball and football. I basically do baseball only now, Dave. I've got thousands of cards, football cards from the 70s. I don't know if you're here the other night. I'll give you an idea. It's okay, kitty. I showed these the other night. So I can show them again. Yeah, it's like a 68 Dick Butkus. That's Lawrence Taylor's rookie card, right? Second year card. Bruce Smith.
No, I made a spot for you.
Ray Nitschke. Also played linebacker in the movie, Burt Reynolds movie, The Longest Yard. Ronnie Lott. These are some newer ones. You just happen to be in this stack. How about some Rosie Greer? Reggie White. Rest in peace, Reggie. These are ones I showed on the channel the other night. Some OJ. It's off center, but it is OJ. I collected these when I was a kid. OJ. What's this one have on the back? All the rushing yards for that year, for the whole season. 250, 219, 200 for 2003, which was a record back then. His lowest rushing yards was against the Miami Dolphins. He only had 55 yards that game. I also have his rookie card. I don't know where it's at. This is the only money card I got left out of that set. I ended up selling those cards years and years ago. Just trying to keep the reflection off of them. So I got like literally hundreds, if not thousands, of each year of these cards. Don't forget my Joe Namath. That was my guy back in the day. That was my favorite player, Joe Willie Namath. And he's from my home state of Pennsylvania. Of course, he's out in the coal country, out in western PA. And I bought this a couple years back off of eBay. It's 3 of 5. And it's a multicolor patch. Very nice. 8.5, but I don't care. I wanted the autograph. That's what I wanted. Alright, now the question was about the Jeter. How we doing? Alright, hobbyist, we'll do. The 93 Jeter SP with how much money? What's that? The 93 Jeters, these were all in one of these boxes that I bought from a guy for $500 for the lot. It was well over 100,000 cards, and this was just like that I showed earlier. All the Jeters that I've been pulling out of this lot is ridiculous amount of Jeters coming out of this lot, like literally, and Jordans. There's just a ton of them, and we lost those last 3 though. That stinks. But I mean, if you want to talk tons and tons, there's some Jordan rookies that we pulled out last night. This is a 3-player card with Jeter, Brian Taylor, These are all come out within the last couple months of just going through different lots that I bought. 'Cause I haven't been able to go through all of them. I have a Philly lot. I think I still got some of the, I called it the Millville, but it's actually Vineland lot. I actually found 4 of these, 2 complete sets, and 2 like just a bunch of singles. The first one actually, oops, I actually put the first one in underneath the glass here, and the Jeters just keep coming. And then all the ones that we found tonight, this stack here, like 13 right there. So yeah, crazy. So yeah, I used to collect all the sports. I got old hockey from the 70s. I've got football from the 70s, baseball, basketball from the 70s. On up. So, a lot of cards. Like I said, closing in on 3 million now. And I probably, like I said, I started back in 2017, getting back into it, buying just packs of cards when I could find them. Then went to like factory sets, and then finally, like within the last 2 years, I really started buying collections, people's collections. The first collection I bought, I paid almost $1,900 for, and it was massive. Probably was well over 500,000 cards. I filled my Jeep passenger seat. The back seats were down, and it's a 4-door Jeep, and the back was filled all the way to the canvas top and just bulging out on the sides. And my wife's car, she has a Kia Sportage. Her passenger seat was full of stuff. The floor on the passenger seat was full of stuff. I mean, it was just packed up. Her back seats were down, and it was filled to the top. Her tires were squatting, like she was like 2 inches from rubbing on her fender wells, and my Jeep was even squatting. So it was just massive. It was massive. Like I said, I paid almost 19. It was like $1,880. PSA 10 would be, yes, you're right. So that's why I'm hand carrying these 4, and probably the Mariano Rivera's when our card show opens back up over in Valley Forge, PA. Whenever they open back up, I'm going to hand carry them over and try to get them graded by PSA. Hopefully for the 3-day show. Hopefully they can get it done within the 3 days right there. I don't know. I'm going to try to sweet talk them. Because I don't want to wait. And I really don't want them out of my sight. For obvious reasons. I can just swappity swap. I mean, I'm going to take pictures of them and all that good stuff. Make videos of them before I submit them. I did that with all my stuff that I submitted to them before. But anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Any final questions, comments? Yeah, I'm closing in on 3 million cards. It is a lot of cards in this room. So you probably didn't get the tour of the room. Real quick before we part, since you're new here. A lot of guys have already seen the room, but we'll do it. So right over here, there's 95 5,000 count boxes stacked from the floor. There's 19 in each stack. I couldn't get the 20th because the rail for the garage door is in the way. Had to leave that corner open because that's where the fuse box is. I've got stuff here on these racks here. I got them actually just stacked down there on milk cartons and plywood. And then I've got them back there where I'll be filling them up. They're all 5,000. Now the skinny ones are 3,200. Those are sets, I believe. I haven't gone through them all, but I'm pretty sure they're sets. Then all these over here, there's over 1 million. I haven't counted all the boxes, but there's over 120, probably 150 boxes total. They go all the way into the back. All 5,000 counters stacked to the ceiling. Again, I couldn't go any higher because of the rail. I bought this display case. The light works, I just don't have it plugged in. And I swapped it around a little bit. I had boxes in here and cards up there. I wanted to make it look like, you know, your old time card shop, you know. And I decided to take the boxes out, you know, the wax boxes out. And I'm putting these boxes in, and I'm going to tag them like this whole box here is 2 rows almost of Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I have more I got to put in there. There's a hodgepodge of them in there. Most of this next box is Frank Thomas. Then I got football in that one there that has a single row. And, oh no, that's Frank Thomas on the end. This is a hodgepodge of a bunch of people, including Jeters. A bunch of Jeters in there too. And I just have cards on the top. Football, basketball down at the end, baseball, autographs. No, just baseball on the top. Autographs way over there. Baseball autographs and stuff. Hall of Famers. A couple non-Hall of Famers. And then the wall of wax. Oops. The wall of wax has been moved, kind of. So that used to be filled up. I had my sets up there, and then these are all wax boxes for 3 shelves. On the bottom shelf, you can't see it now because I got it kind of buried in, are a couple cases of cards and stuff like that. You know, cases of rack boxes and wax boxes and stuff like that. But a lot of the wax I moved to over here. Let me unwind this. So I move the wax because I want to put sets on this second shelf here. So I started putting more sets. I got probably 50 sets of cards upstairs yet. You weren't here for my grand opening, but I bought this vending machine, and it vends packs of cards. You just pop in $1. Each one's like $1. And we were trying to get people to buy out of the vending machine. I got a towel in here to catch the packs so they don't get damaged. And you want damaged corners. And I moved a lot of the wax too. I filled this up with my wax boxes now. There's 2 rows deep, all as high as I can get them. So, constantly changing, upgrading this garage. It's turned out my wife was right. It's not enough room for all my cards. I was hoping it would have been, and it's not. I still got over $1 million in the house. So that still have to come out to the garage someday. Don't know when. And that's it. That's the tour. Now you're caught all up to speed. I am going to do, if you've ever seen Pepino Man, he's got stuff hanging from the ceiling, like starting lineups and all that good stuff. Like I've got starting lineup figures that I've been picking up at flea markets, and I just wanted to hook them up. This one I can't hook because it's a total different design. I don't know. I think this had a plastic thing here, and whereas this has this kind of hook. I think this was straight up just a plastic thing that it hung on the peg. So I don't know how I'm gonna have to come up with something there. But I got these starting lineups. I wanted to clean them up and hang them up. You know, just like Pepino has his stuff hanging from the ceiling from a rod. That's what I want to do. You know, so I've got. I go to the flea markets and I look for things like this. You know, blister packs. And I'll be hanging them up somewhere too. This one's got a broken thing off the end, so I don't know what to do with that one. But kind of what I do. the summertime rolls around, I'll be doing more flea market videos and stuff like that. That you guys kind of walk along with me, and I hope to do some flea marketing with Jeff Airtime, who's actually my neighbor. He's just right up the road, a mile or two, and he said he'll go flea marketing with me, and so that'll be fun. And yeah, that's about it though. So if there's no more questions, comments, we're gonna shut her down here. Reindeer Studios. Hey Scott, how's it going? And cookies, gotta have the cookies. You know that vending machine came with candy bars and stuff that was like over a year old in there, and I asked the guy for the keys. Oh, there is no key. It's unlocked. I'm like, well, why don't you take the candy out? No, I gotta take it out and throw it away. I must have threw away 20 candy bars. And yeah, Dave, you know, a lot of people say that, like, oh, how can you not be ripping them open? Guys, remember, wax right now is going through the roof. It's more valuable unopened. So, you know. All right, hobbyists, we'll see you guys around. I'll see you around the other streams and stuff. Yeah, Scott, how are you doing? You getting snow out your way, Scott? What do I do with all my cards? I'm going to start having auctions. Yeah. Guys, I have literally couple thousand unopened packs upstairs yet too. Like I set packs aside for my grandkids for when they get older. You know, they'll have, you know, stuff to either, if it's worth something, sell it. I don't care. You know, I won't even be around. You know, so I'm gonna be starting auctions here soon. No, I don't. I don't sell at shows. I really, the only shows I ever gone to is the one when the last couple of years was out at the Valley Forge show in Valley Forge, PA. I go out there and I because they have autograph signers, like Pete Rose was there, and Jose Canseco was there. I got the Canseco, I got the Rose. I passed on the Parker, the Perez, the Joe Morgan. Like, it was Rose, Perez, Morgan, Parker, and might have been one or two others there, all at the same time signing. You know, well, different times throughout the day, but yeah. And Pete Rose had the most. His line was the longest to get through. He had the most. Not only that, but he engaged with people. He talked to you, and he, you know, held a conversation with you. Other guys were just gone, gone. Joe Morgan was only signing for like 10 minutes, and he was gone. He left. So I think his medical problems were even, you know, back then over a year and a half ago. I think he was having medical issues back then. Yeah, there's no date on the Valley Forge one yet. I've sorted a lot. They're broken down, but they're only broken down like Dunruss. There could be a couple years of Dunruss in these boxes, you know. So I got to actually go down and break them down into 89 Dunruss, 90 Dunruss. The boxes that are more sorted are still upstairs, and those are more or less from my original 600,000 card collection. That was my PC before I started doing all this crazy buying stuff. So I played a lot of YouTube game, not YouTube, video games, and that's what I did. I still enjoy it. I just don't do it as much anymore either. I do more YouTubing now than my video games. I might, like, I used to play WoW every night. Every night. I was religious. I was like hooked on it. And I've been playing it almost since the beginning, you know. I forget what year anniversary we're rolling up on, but yeah, I've gotten, like, they sent you statues for the 10-year anniversary, and I don't forget what we got for, I think they did the 15th now too. But I haven't, the last couple of years, I've maintained my accounts. I paid my monthly fees. I get on and I do a couple of things, but no. I do this. This is what I do now. Other than World of Warcraft, I did a lot of first-person shooter games. I love those, except for the latest Call of Duty. I don't like it. But the Tom Clancy series. I mean, I've been playing games. I'm going to be 62 this year. I've been playing games since the first PCs came out. And if Scott's still here, he may remember some of those. The VIC-20, the Commodore 64s, you know, the old Chisholm Trail, or whatever the hell it was, that game where you actually had to type stuff in, and your directions 3 steps left, 2 step right, stuff like that. And the thing was on a cassette tape. The game was on a cassette. You know, and then they went to these big 5-inch floppy disks, you know, and then they went to the 3-inch hard disks. Yeah, from the very, you know, first couple personal computers that were commercially available, I've been playing games since then. And haven't really stopped, but I've certainly slowed it down. Sorting cards, no, I mean, it gives me something to do when I get home from work. It's what I do. I don't have to come on and stream. I'll go, you know, a day without streaming or recording a video, and I'll just sort cards off camera. You know, I am getting almost to the point where I don't have any more boxes like this, and even this is organized. I really prefer them to be totally mixed up, so you got Fleer, Dunruss, Top, Score, all mixed in one box, and you're sorting them that way. But this, the way this is, it made it a heck of a lot easier to find the Jeters, for sure. I mean, we just you know, hit a home run again tonight. We got 13 more Jeter cards, another Michael Jordan card, and some of these Jeter cards I have never seen before, so that's even better. Like, so I'm a Yankee fan, so, like, other than Mantle, you know, and them old time Yankees, you know, Jeter's like the next one. Here's the Jordan we came up with today. I've already got one in my PC, so that's like the second one. But I don't know where the other one is. Again, I got all these cards, and now they're kind of spread out, and I got to start rounding them up. No Xbox for me. It's PCs, and I do play. Haven't played in months though. On PS4, MLB The Show. I've done two careers of that, like 20 years, 20 seasons, and then retired. And then I'm pretty far into my second season of that, but I haven't played in months. So I've really got to get back into that and finish that off. Just because I like this. I don't play it on super duper hard mode. I don't play it online. I just play it with myself and try to hit as many home runs as I can and try to beat Hank Aaron's record and Pete Rose's hit record. Even though they don't list Hank Aaron's home run, they list Barry Bonds, but they don't say Bonds, they say San Francisco. Pete Rose, they don't say Pete Rose, they say Reds or something like that. Certain guys don't get mentioned in the game. Hank Aaron does for like RBI leader and stuff like that, and Ricky Henderson for stolen bases. That's one thing I never did. I never tried to break that record, stolen bases. I did some TTMing though. I've done some through the mail autographs a year ago. Haven't done any in a while. And that's another thing. I've been asked to sell cards to TTMers and stuff like that through this website that I'm a member of. So, I mean, we'll see. But you got to have the card that people want too. And I don't have every card, and I don't have an endless supply of those cards. Even though you might think, well, you got, almost 3 million. There's way more than 3 million cards that were produced of individual players. The only one that I know of that is a guy who doesn't have a whole lot of cards is this guy right here. And Scott, this is a guy you do not want to write to. Ron Meredith. By the way, that one's spelled wrong. That's his error card. I think. He has an error card. Maybe that's spelled right. But anyway, he only has 2 cards. He's got the 86 Dunruss and the 86 Fleer. That's it. And he played for 4 or 5 years, and he only has 2 cards. And his TTM, it takes him like 10 years now, maybe 5, to respond back. I think my boss said his was like 5 years, and he finally returned his TTM. So it's a guy you don't want a TTM, unless you want to wait forever. If your goal is to be, in the Guinness Book of World Records for waiting for a reply. And he's only got 2 cards, and literally we couldn't find them. I had to go on eBay and hunt them down, and found some, and I bought like 8, and then I go through a lot and I find, I don't know, like 13 of this card alone. So, but anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. I want to go check out other people's streams and videos and stuff, and you guys can do the same. And Dave, think about just starting your own channel, even if it's just a gaming channel. You know what I mean? I'll subscribe to it. And you'll be surprised. Like, I had subscribers to my gaming channel. One lady she was in the Guinness Book of World Records for the oldest living World of Warcraft player. At the time, this was a couple years ago, she was like 83. I was messaging her back and forth, and she gave me that little bit of information. I'm like, oh, that's cool information. And I looked it up, and yeah, she is. I don't even know if she's alive now. It's been a couple years. All right, Scott, take it easy. Dave, catch you later. And we will see you guys in the next one. This is Boomslang signing out, saying peace. Derek, we're still hunting you, brother. We're going to get all of you. Well, we lost 3 tonight, but we'll get them back. All right, good night, guys. Peace. And now let's end the stream there. And